This has been a week in regards to Cyberpunk 2077 news. Hey everyone, it's me, Internetx9 here, and today I'm trying something new on the channel by giving you guys some of my thoughts on the latest gaming news. I'm trying to see what you all would like from this channel, so if you have any recommendations, make sure to put them in the comments below, and I might just try them out if they seem viable. I would ideally like to make this a viable career, or at least a way to make a small profit in the future. So if you do like this type of content, remember to leave a like and check out some of my other videos to see if you want to subscribe. I really do try to do what you want to see from the channel, but I need to know what type of content you guys like in order for me to make more of it. Anyway, although CD Projekt Red has been scrutinized for years about things in this game, this week has probably been the most intense. There are many bugs, and the game is basically unplayable on the PS4, and especially the base Xbox One. Luckily, I have a fairly powerful PC with an RTX 2080 Super, although I'm currently trying to get an RTX 3080 when I can finally find one in stock. Anyway, though there are more bugs than there should be even on PC, I haven't found any game-breaking bugs unless you count getting money in your bank account with a simple exploit game breaking. I have experienced many issues after reloading a save a couple times, but I always would just have to go back to a slightly older save to fix it. In fact, any time that the game wasn't working as intended, I just reloaded a quick save and everything was normal again. That's why I constantly quick save, but I honestly probably do it more than I really have to. At worst, reloading a save from a minute ago can get a little tedious, but it doesn't substantially affect my gaming experience. Even though this is the main issue for me, I have heard that many console gamers have it way worse than me. And that really sucks, because underneath all the bugs and glitches, I think there is a very good game in there. Maybe not a 10, but at least a 9. I personally think it's a 9 even with the bugs on PC at least, but that's just my opinion. Now the main criticism towards CD Projekt is that they didn't accurately show the base console experience, and I personally think that they are in the wrong for that. The issue though is that the fans have been split on what the company should have done instead of this whole debacle. Some say they should have delayed the game some more, while others say they just shouldn't have released it on the base consoles in the first place. I personally think that they shouldn't have delayed the game again because I think that it is worth it even with the glitches, at least on PC. But I do think that CD Projekt should have been a lot more open about the problems on the base consoles. I don't think they should have just not released it on base consoles because some gamers would still probably want to play the game right when it comes out, no matter what the experience is like. Apparently, some base console gamers are fine with the experience, and that's why I think that they should have released the game on the base consoles as well as everything else. I think that gamers should have a choice, and if they want to play it or not. Nothing is stopping someone from not buying the game, but I do think that if CD Projekt was more honest, they probably would have been less console orders. I do think they intentionally deceived us, and that they should learn from their mistakes for the future of their company. Before all the delays started kicking in, CD Projekt was known as one of the most consumer-friendly companies, but now they are seen as just another company. I think that even if they somehow make everything right, they will still always have a tarnished reputation. They are probably still one of the better companies, but they will never be seen as this super consumer-friendly company again. And that alone is enough punishment for them. I don't even know if I think they deserve that. Yes, they are in the wrong, no doubt about that, but still, a forever tarnished reputation, no matter how hard you try to change it, that's a lasting punishment. Then there's the argument that the company was pressured into releasing the game at the time, no matter how unfinished it was, because of death threats employees were put through. I don't think anyone really has the right to threaten someone else's life no matter how much you don't like them. All they did was make everything worse for CD Projekt. The employees were probably scared, and the constant fear of death probably didn't make the environment that they were working in better. Death is a scary thing, and people who just scream, "I will kill you," need to do something more productive in their life. Obviously, there is a difference between telling it as a joke to a friend and telling it to a random stranger. You know friends personally, and they should understand that you're only joking. But if it really gets to them, you should probably tell them no, it was just a joke and that you're sorry. Some people are more sensitive than others, but that's just how the world works. On the other hand, though, some people just get offended by petty stuff. Not everyone is out to get you, and they're sometimes just joking. If something really gets to you, you might want to talk to them personally about it. You can ask them to not do it next time and explain to them why. You could also go to a therapist if it really is just too much. I'm not an expert on this stuff, and I don't know how effective therapy really is, but it's always a good idea to try all the options. It's always worth it to try to understand someone else's perspective. If everyone listened to each other instead of just saying the other side is wrong, they might change their minds or convince someone else to change theirs. Speaking of people in the wrong, Nvidia was in the wrong for trying to exploit Hardware Unboxed by telling them that they won't give them the Founders Edition RTX cards. If you don't know who Hardware Unboxed is, they're basically like a tech YouTube channel. Basically they review tech stuff, some PC game guides about graphic settings, like hardware things, it's in the name. Even though they later backtracked, I have to wonder what made them think it was a good idea to do that in the first place. I don't think anyone in Hardware Unboxed's position would have not shown their community what happened. I honestly think Nvidia made a stupid mistake. Talk about the implications it leaves on their company as a whole. That makes me wonder if it's all a marketing ploy. I honestly don't know how else they would think about doing this. Even if it was a marketing ploy, it's not a good one. Did they really think people wouldn't be angry? Either Nvidia is dumb for thinking that they could get away with this, or they're dumb for thinking it's a good idea to do it in the first place. It's still dumb if they only did it for publicity because it paints a bad picture. I know some people say any publicity is good publicity, but is it really? Although Nvidia did backtrack, as I mentioned earlier, they now seem to be on good terms with Hardware Unboxed again, but I still have to wonder why. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like if you liked the video and subscribe if you like my content. Also, please let me know what you guys want me to do with this channel in the future. If you have any constructive criticism, I would also appreciate it. I really want to do what you guys would like to see, and please let me know when you would like to see me upload my videos. I plan to upload weekly, but I don't know what day of the week you guys would most like to see my videos. Please let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful day, and see you next week.